Nice 1-2 qualifiers here. Shout out to Marco Pajana, Noble Brown, Dan Real, AMG, Amada Alcusa, and Alfredo Jr. Welcome back, Gaming King family, to another F1 Clash video. We're on the Mexican Grand Prix. We're on the opening round, about to get qualified for the finals. Before I jump into the video, I want to make a small announcement. Yesterday's video on how much money I've spent on the game, I've seen a lot of people in the comments mistaking the purpose of that video, and is saying that I'm misleading people and saying that I'll spend only $47 to have my account at this level, and that's not the case. I did not mention anything about that in that video. That video was just to show that that's the amount I've spent out of my pocket, but that does not represent my account level. All right, my account level is way higher than that, and if I should take into calculation or take into consideration to sit down and calculate how much bucks I've spent and then calculate the value of that bucks, it would be way a lot. All right, so just want to make that clear that I did not make that video to say that my account is where it's at because of $47. All right, so don't want nobody be saying that I'm misleading anybody, as that wasn't my intention of that video. All right, here we go for our first race on Mexico. Once again, pardon for the face cam being out. We should be getting that phone today, so hopefully tomorrow video will be back up with the face cam. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's keep pushing on as we go up against Kevin here. All right, nice qualifiers here from our drivers, 3-6. So we're gonna start with that. Let's give Kevin a good luck here. Let's see if our drivers can get a good start. Decent start. We gain one position with both drivers. Hopefully Sainz doesn't slack off. Nope, he's not slacking off in this race. He's holding and gaining positions. He's up now to P4. Holding down P4. We're going to keep the boost on them for 3. Kevin seems to be cutting down. We want to try and overtake these two cars. Verstappen trying to get Lewis Hamilton, and Sainz trying to get Max Verstappen. They're defending really nice here versus our Sainz and Verstappen, so let's cut down a bit. Cool those engine down. Let's cool down those engine a bit. Yeah, let's cool the engine down a bit. Alright, looks like we can still get 4 laps with Sainz, and then we're going to do 3 laps with Verstappen. So let's push Verstappen back from about here into pit. And we'll just cruise with Sainz for 4 laps. See if we can put in a late go to pit order and allow Verstappen to take this position. Nah, didn't get it. Didn't take that corner right. Alright, we're gonna go around. Sainz. We got the jump. Verstappen all the way down there. Hold him off. Nice hold from Max Verstappen there. Let's boost him back up. Let's boost Carlos Sainz down into pit. Good exit from Sainz. Can he get out there? Poor exit from Sainz there. He started off the exit good, but then he kind of slowed down, on his exit. Really poor exit there. I'm gonna boost him for 2 laps and then come back. As we're gonna come back with Verstappen for his last pit stop there. P4 Carlos Sainz, looking good. Rival Hamilton going for that extra lap. I doubt Hamilton is going to be able to make that extra lap unless he's cutting down. Let's watch Hamilton's tire management if he can make it back to pit. We're going to go to pit with our Sainz here. We could go for an extra lap, but I don't want to go to pit in the 7th lap. Or should we go around and go to pit in the 7th? Let's go around. Get around Hamilton, good. Verstappen now out of fuel. Looks like his Hamilton is going to come up on our Verstappen here. What kind of pit exit is that? That was a poor exit from Sainz. At least they jammed up the line. Let's see if we can keep the rival behind that Hamilton and keep our Sainz in front. He squeezed by. He squeezed by at the last minute. It's Verstappen. Great race. Great race, bro. Well done. 43 points for both of us. We'll take it. Though we got like better qualifiers, so we should have gotten better points, but it is what it is. Level 6 Hamilton, level 6 Verstappen. Yeah. Let's jump into the next race. Here we go for our next race on Austria, I should say, the Red Bull Ring. And guess what? Looks like we're going up against Kevin again. Let's see what the qualifiers would look like this time. Nice and close, 3-7 for us, 4-9 for Kevin. Good luck, bro. Alright, so we got a little bit of a better start here than we got in the previous race. Verstappen and Sainz. We're going to do 4 laps. Good, give Sainz that little boost to support his run. Verstappen wants to take AI Verstappen as well. There you go. Give him that little boost to support his run. And we're going to boost the 3rd lap now. The 4th lap, I should say. So we get both drivers by AI Hamilton there when he goes to pit. So we're going to boost him right from about here into here. So we can fly by AI Hamilton in pit. And then we can cut them back down. Pretty much go to pit orders. And because Sainz have better tire management, we could boost Sainz from there to create a little more distance on Verstappen so we can go to pit without stocking too much. We are going to stock, but not by a lot. There we go. By a lot. Wow, that pit time, that Verstappen was just sitting there waiting for the rival Verstappen to get out of the pits. All right, let's see. Verstappen versus Verstappen. Let's go. We're going around for another lap. Come back in the seventh. And or Verstappen is still hunting down Kevin's Verstappen here. It's Hamilton is way in the back in P5. Good drive from both Verstappens. So I've cut down to regular driving here. Now we're gonna boost to the finish. Oh, Verstappen had fuel to boost to the finish. It was Sainz who did not. So we'll take a 1-3 here versus Kevin. Great race, bro. And as you see, level 6 drivers. And there goes the setup that we're using. Basically the same setup that Kevin is using. We just have on a different version with the power plant in there. Alright, so fairly evenly matched. Let's jump on to the next race. Here we go for another race. 50% chance of wetness here. And guess what? We're racing with Kevin again. Oh my god. So it's wet qualifiers. Or Verstappen should qualify with his Hamilton. Yeah, there we go. So we're going up against Kevin again. 3 back-to-back races against Kevin here. Crazy. Look at that, bro. Nice down the inside there from Verstappen. Sainz should squeeze through. Nice driving there from both our drivers. Alright, we're going to run a separate strategy here from Kevin's strategy. We're not going to cut down to conserve nice and early here. We're going to push for 3 laps and come back to pit. Sainz should be able to take AI Hamilton. There he goes. Got him. Ah, come on, game. Come on. We got AI Hamilton there. The game kind of glitched us back. They don't want us to pass AI Hamilton because they know we'll be creating a huge amount of lead for ourselves. They want Hamilton to hold up Sainz. There we go. Finally got around him. Going around for another lap and come back to wets. Then we're going to conserve for 3 laps. We've created a good amount of distance on Kevin's Hamilton so far. Let's take a look if he's pushing. Now he's pushing. We've created a good amount of distance. So we're going to take our free pit stops and then we're going to get back out on the track and conserve. All free pit stops for us and back out on the track and conserve. Now we're going to go conserve for 3 laps and then come back to softs. The track should dry out by then, or start to dry out by 3 laps. And then we'll come back to softs and go to the finish from there. Number 3 should be out of tires. There you go. Sergio Perez. Let's take some screenshots for the thumbnail. Here comes Kevin. Alright, so he's right on Sainz, so we're gonna boost Sainz. Ah, come on, we wanted to boost Sainz. Alright, let's cut him down. We're not gonna push it. We want to come back around to go for soft tires. As he pushes his Hamilton. Hamilton does not have a super long fuel management. So because he starts his Hamilton push nice and early, we can go around for another lap, as we want to come back to soft tires and not get caught out on those wets. So we're going to go back for another lap and then we're going to come back to softs, not get caught on those wets on the dry track. Oh, he came back to softs way too early there, so that's going to slow him down a bit. We should be able to create a little bit of distance for ourselves to get a free pit stop to come back to softs. Too early for softs there, Kevin. So we're going to get that free pit stop. Hopefully we don't get blocked up in the pits by that number 18 car. Yes, it's blocking us up, but it's alright. We got a free stop. And Sainz is back out. Do we have fuel? Yeah, Verstappen has fuel to go to the end. Sainz fuel does not look too good to go to the end. Hamilton should be out of fuel at this point. Hamilton still has some fuel there. Great race, man. Well done. Thanks, bro. And as we see Sainz out of fuel, Hamilton looks out of. Oh, Hamilton still has fuel going to the end. Alright, so we still get the win 1-3, 46 points. Good comeback from Hamilton there. Though we should have gotten a good amount of lead on him because of the softs in the wets. But it is what it is. Alright, let's jump on to the next race. Here we go for our next race on Australia. And this time around, we're not going up against Kevin. So let's go see what qualifiers looks like. Nice 1-2 qualifiers here. That's nice. Verstappen and Sainz 1-2. Let's go. Oh, it's a real player as well. Good luck, bro. Good luck. I wasn't expecting it to be a real player, but yeah, it is a real player. Nice 1-2 qualifiers on him. We're just gonna clear 3 laps here real quick and come back to pit for a pre-pit stop. He'll have to deal with traffic, so he won't be able to catch up as we create this distance. Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, we're creating nice distance now. Yeah, Hamilton trying to keep up there. There he is in the background there trying to keep up, leading the rest of the pack. But we're going to be going far, far away. For 3 laps, then we're going to come back to wet. Coming back to wets here. We're going to stock, take a free pit stop for both our drivers and get back out there. And then we're going to do 3 more laps. Then we're going to come back to pit and just cruise to the finish from there. See, we're like halfway. We're on the track already. So we're going to take a free pit stop right about here. Both our drivers, we're going to stock. It's alright. Here goes our free pit stop. And we're going to be back on boost for 3 laps. And just keep pulling away. We just keep pulling away from the traffic. And then we take another free pit stop and then go to the finish. Great race, bro. Well done. Bottas should go to pit there, so we should have a huge distance. No need for a cry face, bro. No need for that, man. We're gonna look at the levels after this one. Let's go to pit here for that free pit stop. Then we're just gonna cruise from there, cut down to regular driving, and cruise to the finish from there. See that? Sainz suffering a breakdown right there in the pits. Did he get a breakdown or was it low fuel? He did just get a breakdown right there in the pits, but it didn't work. I don't know what happened there. Sainz just suffered a breakdown in the pits. You guys saw that. Alright, Sainz just suffered a breakdown while he was stuck waiting in the pits for his pit stop. But then the pit time was like 3 point something seconds and there wasn't a breakdown there. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so that's low fuel on Verstappen. It could never be low fuel. Because if it was low fuel, or was it low fuel but he came back out on fuel? So I don't know. That one was crazy though. Yeah, definitely crazy. Yeah, we're gonna cruise around here. Rival coming on softs. He has a lot of traffic to go through. If you want to make up some position here. So those softs are not going to be able to catch us. So we're just going to cruise around for a finishing lap. He has tons of traffic. I guess he has no more fuel to push through the traffic. Let's get a screenshot there. Both drivers in the frame. It's gonna zoom down a bit. See if we can get both our drivers in there. There we go. Great race. Well done. Good luck, bro. Well, that was a crazy qualifier. So we want to look at his levels compares to ours. We got a 1-2 qualifies, and he got something like 7 and something. Is Kimi running out of fuel there? Plus, he was using Russell, Mr. Stucky. Let's take a look at his levels. Alright, so level 9 Russell, level 9 Kimi. And yeah, we way outpowered him and way outmatched him. But because he's kind of using the same parts as we are using, I guess that's why we got that match. because he's basically on the same parts, but we are at higher level on some of the parts. Here we go for our final race of the video on Netherlands. Use code word lap time to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos for all your support. Thank you guys so much. And remember, if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. And if you haven't already, smash the like button. Remember to smash that like button. Alright, so pretty decent qualifiers here, 1-7. Let's go. Yeah, it looks like we got a bot rival here. Sauce and Hearts. Slow start from Max Verstappen. Don't lose a position, Verstappen. He lost it. Decent start from Carlos Sainz. Good start from Sainz here. Let's see if Verstappen can get back his position. Let's do the switch. Boost back up Sainz. Verstappen, I should say. We'll keep the boost on him for one lap. So we see Sainz challenging the rival Hamilton for that position. He stole from Max Verstappen. Alright, let's keep the boost up on them for 2 laps. Then we'll come back to pit. There goes Sainz taking the lead. Now he has a little bit of clean air to go back to pit. Now he's going to lead away the rival Hamilton. As you can see, Hamilton is kind of following Sainz's lead in some sense. So Sainz is pulling away, but Hamilton is kind of pulling away from the rest of the pack as well. With Verstappen boosting behind him, unable to catch up. Cancel pit with Verstappen and we'll go around for another lap of conserve. Then we cut down with Sainz here. Then we just cruise around with Verstappen from there. And we could boost Sainz into pit, Verstappen into pit, and then we could boost Sainz from there to get P1. Then we're going to cut Verstappen down. Cut Sainz down because we need him to do another lap. As we want to go back to pit in the 5th. Now to boost Sainz into pit. Boost Verstappen as well. We're not going to pit with Verstappen yet. Or should we just take a pit stop with Verstappen just to be safe? Looks like Hamilton is going to go to the end. So we could take a pit stop with Verstappen. And then use that clean air to catch up back to Hamilton. Cut Sainz down to regular driving there. He's low on fuel. Then we'll boost Verstappen for 2 laps. Verstappen has enough fuel to go to the end. So let's see if he can catch up to Sainz and then get by Hamilton. His tires look really low right now. And Hamilton went to pit. He went to pit. Insane. Thought he was going to go 0 tires there. Leaving Verstappen to come and pull up for the position. Now we can just cut Verstappen up to regular driving to kind of hold off Hamilton's push. And we should be able to cut signs up to regular driving as well from here. Let's boost up back Verstappen. And that should bring signs down the hill. And there we go. Taking the win. 1-2. Great race there. I wasn't expecting his Lewis to go back to pit there. Thought he was going to run around for 0 tires like they normally would. But yeah, we got a 1-2. Alright, so let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing so far in your event. And we'll be back with the face cam hopefully tomorrow, because today we're going to try to get active phone. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Let's see where we are after our first 5 races. There we go. So 229 after our first 5 races. We're going to let that sit until later on we finish our event. That's going to be it for this one. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.